Hey guys, this is Tom from winrumors.com. Today we're going to look at the Nokia Lumia 800. So this is Nokia's first Windows Phone 7 device. So standard sort of packaging for a Windows Phone. Obviously reveals the device on top. So if we take that out of there, we've got also the sort of product manuals. There's quite a few that Nokia have actually included here. So there's about 4 or 5 manuals in there for you to take a look at. Nokia's also obviously shipped this sort of standard USB cable. They've got the sort of charger here. It's a European one here, but obviously that will be different depending on your market. And they've obviously shipped in the sort of standard headphones in there as well, in the bottom there. So no flashy headphones, just the sort of standard ones that most device manufacturers put in the box. So if we take a look at the actual device, you can probably see straight away that it's a curved display right in the front there. It's got a really bright and sort of beautiful AMOLED screen on the front there, 3.7 inches across the top, and you can also see down the side where the actual camera button and the power button is in the middle, and we've obviously got the volume sort of rocker up the top there. Now on the top of the device, they've got an interesting sort of arrangement here. So you've got this push button that will actually open up the micro USB charging slot, and you can also slide this part across that will actually allow you to put in your micro SIM. Okay, so we're just going to compare the Lumia 800 to the HTC Radar and the HTC Titan. So you can see from the device here, it's a very curved device. That's pretty much Nokia's design throughout the whole entire device. We've got the SIM slot and the micro USB and headphones at the top, and a speaker at the bottom. Along the side you've got the power and the camera and the volume. Now if we compare this to the Radar, you can see first off that it's pretty much the same sort of similar dimensions. So the height and the actual width of the device are very much identical. Now if we turn this over to actually look at the screens, the Radar has a slightly bigger screen, but obviously the Nokia is packing an AMOLED screen, and you can see from the top it's pretty identical sort of size. And from the back you can obviously see the 2 cameras on the devices, and the Lumia's obviously got the 8 megapixel and the Radar with the 5. So if you move on to the actual Titan, you can clearly tell that there's a big difference in screen size here. In terms of the actual screen, the Nokia's got a fairly decent screen brightness on it. The actual width of the device and the back are completely different there. So obviously the Titan's a 4.7 inch screen on it. Now one of the ways that Nokia is planning to differentiate itself from other Windows phones is with unique apps. So you can see here we've got Nokia Drive. This is one of Nokia's sort of satellite navigation apps. So basically it'll load a map up and you'll be able to use it turn by turn in your car. And if you're walking along, etc. Nokia's also included the music application, which streams music from Nokia's music store. There's a wide range of songs, so it's fairly similar to Zune there. One thing that Nokia hasn't included, or it doesn't appear to be there at the moment, is the Windows Phone 7.5 internet sharing. So we can't see that in the actual menu option there. So it appears to be disabled, at least for now. Now, moving on to the camera, this obviously has an 8 megapixel camera on board, but Nokia hasn't added in the sort of burst modes and panoramic modes that HTC have added to their Windows Phone 7.5 devices. So if we switch over to the actual Titan here, you'll see, if we just load up the camera, and what you'll see is in the menu options, they actually have the panoramic shot and the burst mode shot. So that's 2 options that they've obviously added in there. And HTC has obviously added in the internet sharing feature that can be enabled through the option here. That's also the same on the Radar as well.